Another major issue in international human resources management concerns compensation and benefits, which do vary and are a critical component of a manager's decision to expatriate. So this is a very complex process when we move that to a global role, because there are differences in currency, standards of living, lifestyle norms, and all of this needs to be taken into consideration to come up to form a decent, let's say, pay package that people will be willing to accept. And usually that is substantially, let's say, larger than what you would be paying people if they were to work locally. So that's one of the reasons why expatriation is a very expensive decision. So most of the time, managers will receive a cost of living allowance, which means some which compensate for differences. This is usually evaluated on the basis of very complex and articulated comparisons between cost of living across different cities. You can find them also online if you're interested in knowing how much you need to earn, I don't know, in Moscow to live the way you live in Milan and so forth. You can do that online and have more or less an idea. Obviously, in real terms, that ends up being negotiated more carefully. The other thing can be the hardship premium or foreign service premium, which is paid to managers who accept to work in a relatively unattractive location for them of their kids. So clearly you are compensating them for the discomfort of staying in a place that they might not like according to their specific culture and desire, which makes it usually slightly harder to move European and US managers abroad because of the very specific expectation they tend to have. Then usually in Comp and Ben, we are considering special benefits packages, which include many things like housing, education, medical treatment, travel to the home country, certain number of travels for the whole family, and club membership. There are many kind of, packages that you can receive like those, and they vary in terms of the intensity, and they are negotiated also on the basis of the level of the expatriate. Usually, in the end, this means that expatriates tend to earn more, sometimes extraordinarily more than locals, which causes some tension when people see that there's such a big difference between the two. So that's about Comp and Ben. We didn't get into all the details. It's, as you know from the last lesson, a very complex and highly specific competence area. I'm planning to video record an interview with the guests on Comp and Ben, who will be able probably to cover for both classes. So I will keep you posted.